A battle in the Colosseum. Know the right time to strike the right deal. Hedge the blows. Call the shots in their perpetual rise and fall. Know their next move. Great Ventures Commodity. Trade with the #1 commodity trading firm.
Yeah. Hi everybody, good morning. We are in the second week of November. Let's have a look at this week outlook of the major counters like gold, silver, oil, gas, and all other base metals like copper, nickel, zinc, lead, aluminium. Okay, so keeping this in mind, before entering into it, we need to read about the uh, overall market performance for the October month or the last week performance across the world, the major economies like US and Europe and Chinese and Japanese economy. In such case, US if we take, we are still working on that interest rate hike expected to go, they're expected to go up and they're going to rework on it for about 3 times in the next 2 quarters. So keeping that in mind, US growth is stable, like eliminating the revenue bonds. Apart from that, the investors' confidence is better in US, so the dollar kept going up. And next, Europe economy. If you come, Europe stock index lost the ground last week when compared to the previous week, but not so bad when compared to the previous week. It was a little bit down. European Union growth accelerates except the UK. The European growth is doing good. And next to Chinese economy, China exports and forex reserves increases in October. That is showing the China is basically a major exporting country, and because of that, the globe, when there is a demand, if it's exporting a lot, the demand is going up, the consumer confidence is going up across the globe. So that means the global economy is slowly coming up. But when compared to the September month, the growth is a little bit slow even in China also, like US. In Japanese again, the other small markets, let's forget about it. Japanese market is again, the stock market was doing good last week. So overall, majorly nothing is bad. A little bit of slowdown when compared to the previous week, and the October month little bit slowed down when compared to the September month. Let's get entry into that major fundamental data which is going to come this week. Monday we have nothing to do with dollar USD, so just a FOMC member Hariharan speaks already, it's done now. So we don't need to worry much about it, because he is the one said that like in next 2 or 3 quarters there will be a periodical 3 to 4 times of interest rate hike will be there. So that's done. So Monday it's going to be a flat day today, and tomorrow Canadian bank holiday, nothing to do with that. And again tomorrow also FOMC member A1 speaks. And apart from that, USD Fed chair Ellen speaks. So tomorrow seems to be 2 meetings from Fed. So with that, we can expect a slight change. And apart from that, Britain's like CPI, PPI, and core CPI, everything is out. But rather than working out with Britain, we have to go pass on to Europe. Europe ECB European Central Bank President Draghi speaks tomorrow on the economy output for the last month. And German economy sentiment is going to come out, industrial production. So keeping all this in mind, as we see last month or last week performance, the Chinese economy did good, Japanese economy did good, and European economy is also doing good. We can expect the same around here because nothing bad is happening in the last 2 weeks. So we can expect a continuous flow. There may be slight corrections in the demand, but apart from that, the trend is going to be the same. And USD, that's what USD and Euro. We can expect much news. It means we can expect base metals for Euro and oil, gas, and gold, silver from USD. We can expect the better movement tomorrow. And back on Wednesday, a lot of things to come out on Wednesday. All the manufacturing indexes is out on Wednesday with regards to USD, and Thursday again manufacturing sales, unemployment claims, industrial production. So Wednesday and Thursday we can expect a movement in base metals, especially than gold and silver. And again Thursday night another FOMC member Kaplan speaks, and after that Friday nothing much. So this week Wednesday and Thursday is going to be a good day for the volatility, and the rest of the days it seems to be mild. Friday is again it's going to be a very flat day, and today nothing much with the dollar. So we can't expect a major movement in gold and silver here after today, I guess. Maybe in the evening market, once the US futures contract opens, we can expect a small corrections. With that correction, the volatility, slight volatility we can expect. And let's get into the recommendations. This week, gold is majorly on buy mode. We can now the gold rate is 29,536 or 556. We can expect if the gold is coming down to 420, one can go buy, or if the gold is coming down to 29,250, you can go buy. With this, for the first entry, there is just a stop loss of about 200 rupees and target of about 200 to 250 rupees. And the second target, normally I don't advise you to go. And the second call, if it's coming down to 420, someone want to take a buy with stop loss of 300, definitely you can do. With a target of 29,600, I suggest please come out in 100 rupees, but 520, 530 just come out because it is nearby from the current market rate. So once the market touches to that level, it may even go down a little bit and come up, at least for the retracement purpose. It will come up where you can exit around 520 or 530. Apart from that, gold has to slash by 500 rupees to enter into sell mode this week from now. So let's not talk much about it. Let's be on the bull this week on gold. And coming to silver, the current market price is 39,646, around 650. Silver also we have to wait until the market fall another 400 rupees. Now 200 to 300 you can go buy, or it has to jump from here by another 600 rupees where you can go for 500 rupees you can go buy. So in between this, better don't enter if someone want to take 3 or 4 days positional call. And sell again, it's very tough. From now we have to go fall another 1,000 rupees. After falling 1,000 rupees only you can expect a market to reverse to a downtrend. So gold and silver expected to be uptrend. It means technically US dollar expected to be a little bit weak. So next to oil. Oil seems to be slowly diverting all the investors' mindset, grabbing the mindsets from gold to oil, because it's sentimentally nearing $60, psychologically nearing $60 again now after a very long time. Keeping that in mind, oil current rate is 3,717, where we are in this range. So you see, oil you can go short beautifully. The 2 entries are comfortably, most of them will be on a buy mode I guess now, but still technically our technical research is saying one can go short here in oil with a stop loss of let's say 80 rupees and target of about 200, 300 rupees target. So 300 rupees target. in oil. Something great, right? So don't miss it. Operate if you want with a very small stop loss of about 6,000, 8,000 rupees. In alternative scenario, 3,600. Once it is breaking down to 3,600, you can go buy again with stop loss of just 5,900 rupees and target of 150 rupees to 250 rupees. It means another 15,000 or 25,000 with just 5,900 with stop loss. That's again a nice call, I guess. If the market unfortunately behaving and kept going up around about 3,800, we all have to change our mind again to buy more, where you can expect target to 3,950 or 4,100 with stop loss of 3,700. So today, tomorrow, before Wednesday evening, either this has to, all the either way, either one of the three has to get worked out anyway, because from here, if the market is going down from 3,700, we will get sell call where you will make money. Or if the market is turning around from here to about 3,800, you can go buy. So today or tomorrow you can see the trend clearly. But currently I suggest anyone watching this video or anyone who is going to watch the recorded thing, definitely obey these calls, the first call and the last call. Definitely you will make good money this week. And gas, 207.80. We are this week again both are on the buy mode in the gas. See, oil mostly majority sell mode and gas buy mode. Something fishy here. Keeping this in mind, this week again buying on declines. Now we have to fall. Now the gas rate is 207. We have to fall another 5-6 rupees to buy, or 4 or 5 rupees to go up to buy. I suggest don't enter into gas. Let's find about it. Next, moving on to base metals. Copper last week our first target hit, and again sell target which was selling on jumps at 450 to 453 with stop loss of 455. We made a good money here, about 7 to 8 rupees, 7 to 8,000 in the last week's sell call on the first target. So better aim for first target, or 50%, 70% of first target will do in any call you take from me. And copper this week, the current market rate is 446, maybe let's say let's call it as 447. So we are not here, 437, 439, but the market rate is 447. So once the market is coming down, one can go buy, or if the market is going above 455, one can go buy, or sell is below 437. So copper, we are in the mid range now, so better don't trade. Keep 455 for buy, or 441 for buy, or sell below 437. Keep these three things in mind. If and only if the market touches that rate, take a position confidently, because it's clearly wait and watch. We are waiting the market to obey according to our technicals. Once it is obeying according to technicals, we are going to take call. This kind of movement will always work out. So copper, note it down, execute any one of these, definitely will make money. And nickel, we are around 806.20. Here if we take nickel, we have to sell on jump around 826 to 833 with the targeting 800. But I guess nickel today from morning onwards, it's about 16 to 50 paise fall. So already we are nearing to this level. What is the low rate now? 790, and we hit the target. If someone would have watched this entry in the morning, because the high for the nickel is around 806.50. So like it's a little bit coming down. So better let's find about this now. If it is going further down by 787, you can go short again. Market is going below 787, you can go short again, or 843. Let's forget about this for this week. So according to nickel, the only my number we have to remember is 787. If it's falling below 787, go short with 70 rupees target, stop loss of about 11 rupees. People very much serious about nickel, you can take that one particular call. People who rarely do trading on nickel, don't trade this week in nickel. And zinc and lead. Zinc, we are around currently 213.40. If the market is going above about nearly 1 rupee into reaching near 214.50, you can go buy with target of 207 or 203. It's a good target, about 7 rupees. Stop loss is 217. So buying about 217, stop loss 216, target 220. Let's find about the buy call. Just obey for the sell call. If it's going above 1 rupee, take short, wait for 7 rupees, but instead 7 rupees, hope for about 3.5 to 4 rupees exit. That's a decent return, I guess you can take. Lead, we are on 165 to 25, 165.25. If there's a like zinc, if lead is going up by another 1 rupee to 166 and above, you can go short with stop loss of 1 rupee 30 paise or 20 paise with target of 3 rupees or 5 rupees. I better suggest if it's going up by 166 to 166.50, take short with target of 2 or 2.5 rupees and come out. If it's further falling below 160, again they are suggesting to take by 157, 154. These kind of call, we have to wait and watch. I don't suggest for the fresh trader to do this. It means for this week, if someone is preparing for the week, better don't think about this. Just go for this sell, make profit and keep quiet for the week. And buying above 167.50 from now, it has to go by another 2 rupees. After that, you can go buy with target of 170, 173 with stop loss of 166. Let also better take the first call, hit and make money. But if there's a chance, if there is a chance of breaking out 167, the stop loss, you have to initiate, because you are losing money here. So take a buy again, target for the money you lost, and just come out safely in the lead. Aluminium, finally we are on 137.50 now. If the market is going by 2 rupees up or 3 rupees down, you can go short. Don't take buy now. We are already around buying above 143, one latest solid call 6 rupees, it has to move. I don't think so it will happen, at least for 2-3 days. Before that, if there is a small up by 2 rupees, take short with target of 136, 3 rupees 50 paise, stop loss of about 3 rupees, and selling below 134. Someone want to wait and take the sell call, you can take sell, and you can maintain stop loss of 90 rupees, 90 paise, and a target of 2 rupees. Aluminium, I don't suggest the second sell call. Take the first sell call and finish it off in aluminium. Hope on whole we have a clear plan on gold and silver buy. Oil short now, gas avoid gas, and nickel also avoid. Copper, you can take buy call if it's slowly coming down. Zinc you can trade if it is crossing, if it's going near to 1540, one can take short in zinc. So here copper is in buy, zinc in sell. Lead don't touch. Only one call here is 166, 166.50. One can take short with 1 rupee stop loss and target of 350 paise. Because stop loss is very less, one can easily try it out. And aluminium, 2 rupees up, one can go short, 3 rupees down, one can go short again. So aluminium, we are on sell mode for this week. Hope you all noted down this thing and trade safe, happy trading. Note it down, execute 50 to 70% of target hits once executed, come out. Let's see next week. Any queries you have, just mail us on the research@greatmanagers.in or come on YouTube chat. Thank you so much. Bye bye.